This digital presentation is about a non-profit organization called the Ocean Cleanup. The aim of this organization is to get rid of the plastics in the so-called Great Pacific Garbage Patch. According to National Geographic, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of marine debris in the North Pacific Ocean. Marine debris is litter that ends up in the ocean, seas, and other large bodies of water. To highlight the seriousness of this issue, the American television channel CNN stated that the range of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is 3 times the size of France. It is about 16 times bigger than previously estimated and is growing faster than ever. The Ocean Cleanup was founded in 2013 by the then 18-year-old Dutch boy Jan Slet. He went on a scuba diving holiday in Greece and was shocked by how much plastic he could find in the water. Ever since, he was dedicated to inventing something to remove the plastic from the ocean. According to the United Nations, on September 8 in 2018, the first cleanup system towed to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch from San Francisco Bay. It is a passive system, moving with the currents, just like the plastic, to catch it. The floater provides buoyancy to the entire system, while the skirt prevents debris from escaping underneath. A cork line above the skirts prevents overtopping and keeps the skirt afloat. As the system moves through the water, slower than the plastic collects within the boundaries of the U-shaped system. The organization was created to prevent the oceans from the massive plastic pollution. It is widely known that plastic waste is an enormous threat to animals. Microplastic is mistaken as plankton by sea life. A research by the scientist Mark Brown illustrates that the scope of the problem is far larger than thought. The plastic intake of the animal has a direct effect on us humans, since we eat the plastic fish. Plastic is a threat to organs and bloodstream for everyone. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, innovative marketing can be defined as the implementation of a new marketing method involving significant changes in a product or service. The company is innovative because it is something that has never been done before. The cleanup system comprises a 600-meter-long floater that sits on the surface of the water and a 3-meter-deep screen that hangs down and stops plastic from floating away. Perhaps best described as an artificial coastline, it uses the waves, currents, and winds to curve into a U shape and trap the plastic in its center. Satellites always allow the communication of the system's position and continuously gathers performance data. Periodically, a support vessel comes by to take out the concentrated plastic and transport it to the mainland, where it will be recycled and made into products. In 2014, the young entrepreneur was even honored by the United Nations as a champion of the Earth. There are several other companies which are aiming to get rid of the plastic in our oceans. The Ocean Cleanup has a competitive advantage because their competitors are doing it the conventional way. They are collecting the plastic with vessels and nets, which is very time-consuming and costly. The Ocean Cleanup system is therefore very innovative because it can collect up to 3 tons of plastic every week. According to Forbes, the system could remove 50% of the patch in 5 years' time. Now let's move on to the market segmentation, which is a crucial step in an effective business strategy. According to Armstrong et al., the definition for market segmentation is the process of a company dividing large, heterogeneous markets into smaller segments that can be reached more efficiently and effectively with products and services that match their unique needs. As the ocean cleanup is beneficial to everyone on this planet, it is not just one target group. Basically, everyone can go on their website and donate a small amount of money. The goal of the Ocean Cleanup organization is to reach as many people as possible who are willing to donate. One segmentation variable that is used is the psychographic one. The organization is trying to reach people which are socially aware and want to make a difference in the world. When it comes to the environmental analysis, it is clearly visible that the ocean cleanup is responding to the natural environment force. The definition stated by Armstrong et al. As the natural environment involves the natural resources that are needed as inputs by marketers or that are affected by marketing activities. The ocean cleanup is fighting against one of the environmental trends, such as the increased pollution. According to the textbook, industry will almost always damage the quality of the natural environment. The non-profit organization is, as previously stated, aiming to remove 50% of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in the next 5 years. The amount of plastic in our ocean has significantly an impact on the amount of funding and money the organization requires, yet also has an impact on how much support the company receives. Since this topic is ethical and sustainable in nature, we can have a closer look at sustainable marketing. The definition given by Armstrong et al. Is sustainable marketing calls for socially and environmentally responsible actions that meet the present needs of customers while also preserving or enhancing the ability of future generations to meet their needs. I am going deeper into the concept of societal marketing, which is making marketing decisions by considering consumers' wants and interests, the company's requirements, and society's long-run interests. According to National Geographic, scientists have found microplastics in 140 aquatic species, and more than half of those end up on our dinner plates. The plastic pollution has therefore an immediate impact on human health. With the ocean cleanup's engagement in getting rid of the plastic, it is not only beneficial to the present population of humans and wildlife, but also to the future ones. Another aspect is the environmental responsibility of the cleanup system. Since the system is moved forward by the real movements of the sea without any engine, it is not emitting any carbon dioxide. Another concept is the one of the internal marketing, which is the orientation and motivation of customer contact employees and supporting service people to work as a team to provide customer satisfaction, as stated by Armstrong et al. Boyan Slat said in an interview that he was having a barbecue at the office with all the employees on his birthday. Moreover, it is noticeable that he is taking his stuff with him to his speeches and presentations. In this way, he strengthens everyone's perception of belonging to a team. If the employees are satisfied, they are more likely to do a great job. The more successes the company achieves, the more attention it will get and attract even more investors. The ocean cleanup shows the world that it is possible to make a change to the current disasters we are facing. Boyan Slat was just a normal 18-year-old when he came up with his idea, showing us that everyone with persistence and patience can make a difference in this world. In an interview with Forbes, Slat stated that he is clearly never going to give up after all that has happened now. This is the kind of personalities we need to overcome the current and future problems to preserve our one and only planet.